If you're following the Karen Reed case, there were some sparks that flew this morning in a hearing over whether the defense is entitled to obtain the DNA of the investigative officer, the lead investigative officer, and the phone records of one of the witnesses. If you aren't following this case, Karen Reed is accused of backing into her boyfriend, police officer Brian O'Keefe in Canton, Massachusetts, and leaving him there in the snow to die. The two were seen out partying that night and were invited back to the home of Brian Albert. And Brian Albert's home is where Brian O'Keefe ended up spending his last moments. The question is whether he made it inside and was killed inside and then dragged outside, or whether Karen Reed backed into him with her car and left him there for dead. There are questions in this case about the chief investigator, Michael Proctor, who found pieces of the tail light, so he says. There's also video of Karen backing out of her driveway that morning, and it kind of shows that she hit something in her driveway, so that could be where the damage to the taillight happened. The defense in this case is seeking the DNA of the investigative officer, Michael Proctor, and also the telephone records of Jennifer McCabe, who is the sister-in-law of Brian Albert, and who also appears to be friends with the lead investigator in the case. Now, you can't mention this case without mentioning Turtle Boy, who was able to uncover a lot of information, but who also now sits in jail on unrelated charges. Either way, if this is a cover-up on behalf of the Canton Police Department and Michael Proctor, it is a huge cover-up, and there are large implications here. But what we did glean from the hearing today is that the defense is going after this relationship between Jennifer McCabe, a star witness, and the lead investigator in this case. Jennifer McCabe's car was seen in the driveway of Michael Proctor, meaning that they had some kind of conversation, some kind of friendship outside of this case. It does look like they will be able to get the DNA of Michael Proctor. It just depends on who is going to collect it and who is going to test it. And they also appear to be able to get the records of Jennifer McCabe. The defense also indicated there will be several motions that will be filed by the end of business today, including a motion for sanctions. But I will leave you with this. During the hearing today, Jennifer McCabe's attorney appeared by Zoom, and somebody broke into that Zoom, hacked in. I don't know how they got in, but they had some choice words for the judge. And also, I thought they were saying free Turtle Boy, but it appears that they're saying free my boy Billy. Billy Tibbetts is innocent. I'm not sure of who Billy Tibbetts is, other than a pro hockey player that was accused of SA many years ago and convicted of that. And I don't see where he's arrested now, so I'm not sure what they're talking about and why it's not free Turtle Boy. But I'll leave you with that.
Free my boy Billy Tibbetts. Free Billy in the trap.
Kevin, could you just be either mute or watch us?
Jim, that's not me. It's somebody else is saying free my boy Billy Tibbetts. It's not me.
Okay. The Commonwealth's position that they are in agreement that the summonses for these third-party communications should issue. I want to save some court time.
Billy's innocent.
All right, so we may have to cancel Zoom for everybody if this keeps up. We will have to cancel Zoom for everybody if this keeps up.
I think I got that person, but
Fuck off, Beverly.
maybe I didn't.